we had a game plan. We stuck to it against a real good hockey club. We knew if we were going to have any chance at all to win one game, we're going to have to tidy up that second period. I thought we did it tonight.
Can you take us through your decision to move Hoffman back with Ryan and Zibanejad, and just thoughts on his game tonight?
I thought Hoff was real good tonight, and for Hoff's ice time for me is always correlated to how good he is away from the puck, and I thought the last game he was pretty good away from the puck, and so I figured, okay, I'm going to move him up onto that line.
And just thoughts on Craig Anderson's strong performance for a second night in a row.
Yeah, you can't win. You can't win at any time in this league without good goaltending, and you certainly can't win in the playoffs without it. And he's a proven record, like I mentioned earlier, and a huge part of the win tonight for sure.
Coach, second intermission, you're at that point 4 or 5 periods since Carey Price had allowed a goal. How did you guys manage that situation and go out and not be discouraged by what could be a discouraging situation?
Well, one of the keys of our team's success is we just say stick with it. We know how we have to play. We just have to stick with that, regardless of the score, regardless how good the other team is, regardless how good the other team's goalie is. And that's all we said after the second period, just stick with it. And we did, and got the result we wanted.
After coming out the first couple of games with a lot of hits, you were actually out-hit after 2 periods. Was that by design, or I mean, did you lay back by design, or was it just the way the game went?
No. You never want to lay back, but what we did is that we got in trouble in the second period in the games against Montreal when we lost our second forward on the forecheck, and sometimes we lost him because he was trying to be too aggressive, too physical. And once you do that, good teams like Montreal, you open up the ice, and that's where Montreal puts the puck, and now they're on the hunt, and you're hanging on. And so we kind of toned down the gamble on the second guy jumping and going, and that narrowed the ice a little bit, made it a little harder for Montreal.
For sure on your left, coach. You came into the game down 3-0 in this series. What kind of thoughts or feelings ran through your mind today as in the anticipation of this hockey game?
Well, you have the day of the game, you always have all the same thoughts. You got the right guys in the lineup, you have the right combinations, all that. But this hockey club, and since I've taken over, I've always just concentrated one game at a time. One of the biggest challenges in coaching in this league is the length of the season. If you start looking at 82 games and all that, or in this case you get behind in a series, you just become consumed with it's too big of a mountain to climb. And it was the same when we were behind trying to close that 14-point gap. We never really get into the mathematics of it. We just said 2 points at a time. And that's the same way we're going through this. And we won one game. That was our theme. Let's win one. And now our theme is going to be let's win 2.
So the thought that it could end today, that never popped in your mind, or it's always present?
Well, I think it's there, but it certainly didn't occupy a whole lot of space. No.
Was there anything in particular you saw from Hoffman early in the game that prompted that switch specifically, or?
It was more the game before. I thought he was very responsible the game before, away from the puck, and then he was responsible to start tonight's game, and obviously we're having trouble scoring too, and he's a scorer, so it's you put him there, and he rewards you.
Dave, whether it was through preparation or a little bit of extra rest, did that extra day between these 2 games benefit you?
Me or my team?
Your team.
Yeah, I think so. It gave you a chance to step back, from this mammoth mountain we've been trying to climb, and just get away from it for a day, and kind of maybe let the air out, knowing that it wasn't going to affect your next game because you had another day of practice, and you can build it back up. So yeah, I think it was important. I think we used it right, and like I said, we've been under the gun here for a long time. And that extra day just to step back and step into the fire, we call it, and just look at the whole scenario, I think it was good for our team.
Anything further this evening? All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay.